Lead management and lead nurturing are vital to any organization, especially when we're looking at manufacturing lead pipelines and opportunity pipelines. Dynamics 365 sales, what we're looking at right now, affords a lot of key capabilities and drivers for success when it comes to managing these leads and nurturing those into opportunities and eventually into cash. So what we're taking a look at right here, I'm on my home screen in Dynamics 365 on a kind of a launching point here and on a dashboard. So I get a good breakdown visually of my opportunities, my open leads, some of the relationship assistant and AI-driven components within the system. Now, when we're considering leads and how to manage them, how to nurture them, want to call out a few particular capabilities and features that are in the system. On the left-hand side here, if we go down, I'll click into leads. And here we have a list of my leads. I'm going to go into this good prospect here. So one thing to keep in mind as we jump into and break down the anatomy of a lead here is that a lead is in Dynamics 365 is really a data quality control mechanism. You know, these are flash in the pan interactions, shaking hands, exchanging business cards. They haven't been, you know, driven to or worked into full form customers. So, you know, we don't want a bunch of kind of noise, you know, floating around amongst our key customers or key accounts in the system. So leads are sort of that pre-opportunity that allow us to keep a lot of that noise or that distortion out of the mix. So right here, we're taking a look at Peter Houston. This is a good prospect. A couple of things that I wanted to highlight. One is at the very top of the form, when it comes to managing these, you know, these simple interactions or these either marketing or sales qualified leads, is that these can be process driven, really should be process driven, giving a visual guide for our teams up at the very top of the form here to understand where we are in the lead management or lead nurturing cycle. So whether you're an individual from operations, if you're in sales support, if you're an inside or outside sales, you have a top-down understanding of exactly where you are in the management cycle or in the process of managing that lead before you get to that opportunity stage. The nice thing about this, very great driver for user adoption and does keep everything in lockstep when it comes to the data that we need, you know, the required or the recommended data that we're filling in as we work this lead. So business process flows, great driver for success in data quality and engagement on a user basis. Now, when we're looking at where these leads are coming from, so moving on to more of that omnichannel breakdown of lead intake, you know, we can see at the very top of the form here that this lead came from a trade show. It was an in-person interaction. There are other values. You know, if we break this open and take a look at some of the other options, we have advertisements, referrals, partners, trade shows, and then web. That is one of the nice things about Dynamics 365 is this is a configurable list. Now, when we're thinking about web leads, you know, filling out forms or going to a specific, you know, manufacturing partner and requesting more information, Dynamics 365 does provide portal capabilities that can plug right in and you know, be able to push those lead requests or information requests right into the system. In fact, I do have a portal instance up right now. Now, this is more of a customer self-service. I've seen a couple of iterations between more of a sales SKU and more of a customer service or marketing SKU. This is more on the service side. However, it is high, you know, this is powerful stuff to be able to, with ease, spin up a portal that accesses your system directly, and we have that that lead intake capability ready to go in our domain. So bringing it back to the lead source, we have this breakdown and we've got this proper segmentation of the origin point or the origins of this lead, so we can drive reporting. You know, we can look strategically at where we should be investing our time and our energy to drum up and generate new lead records.